Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Risings. Welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading. I am Natalie, spelled N-A-T-A-L-E-E. All right. Tuning into your energy psychically, what I picked up was first laughter. So whatever you're going through from, this is for November 1st to November 15th, 2019. Although all of my readings are timeless. So whenever you enter a reading, one random night you're going through my archives and you see a title that you're going, that looks interesting, and you click into it, it could have a message that is for you and it comes right at the right moment. All right, that's divine timing at work here. So, this is covering November 1st to the 15th. However, if you're clicking in 2029, any of the references that I make as far as planetary aspects, I would just take those energies. Some of these elements will resonate with you. Some elements will resonate with other Tauruses, Sun, Moon, and Risings. So just take what does resonate, and then everything else is a Scooby snack. It's just entertainment, or it's for somebody else, or you're just, chilling. Okay, so the psychic tuning. So I got laughter. So whatever is going on for the first half of November, Taurus, I feel like you're laughing about it. I really do. And it's sort of this funny... I'm hesitant to say the Joker laughter because it's sort of maniacal, but that's sort of how it feels. It really does. So it's like no matter what's going on. So even if things are going great, you're laughing. And even if things are going wrong, you're going and then if things are blowing up, like it's the apocalypse in your life, you're going it's like this really delirious type of laughter. So you're going to be okay, there's lots of different types of laughter, okay? So you're going to be laughing no matter what is what the moral of the story is this week. So lots of laughter. And like I said, no matter what's going on, you're going to find the humor in it. It'll either be the absurdity of the situation that you're in, or how great something's going, or just trying to self-soothe or cope with something that's starting to get worse and worse. So we'll check in to see what this is about. And the other thing that came through for some of you, it may or may not be the same group with like the laughter tuning, but this is someone has a crush on someone, or someone's watching someone, and it feels like a teacher. So you could be a student and this would be the crush on the teacher. Male or female, it actually feels male, like you have a crush on your female teacher. So I don't know, we'll see what that just came through. So that might be like for one person. Okay, Taurus, let's take a look. Cards are done cooking. That's way too many. I could feel it already. Let's see what we have in store for you the first 2 weeks of November, or whenever you are tuning into this reading. How we're doing this now is we're doing 30 minutes for the first half of the month on YouTube. And that include, well, here we go. Oh my God, that's way too many cards again. I'm sorry. The first 30 minutes on YouTube, that's for free $99, and that gets like the meat, the skeleton of the message out to you guys. I use the, what's it called? The Radiant Wise Tarot deck, and then the 30 minutes in the extended will be like the guts. It'll be the muscle, the tissue, the heart of it. Here we go. Speaking of, it'll be the heart of it in the extended. So I go through deeper and really get to the thick of it. Okay, so the first card out is the strongest, Taurus. So we have the Eight of Swords, and it's really interesting because they channeled this to me earlier today, and I thought it was for a daily. I thought it was for the daily. So but now I know that it's for you, that it's definitely not for the daily, because I can feel the difference. But with the Eight of Swords, it's definitely your mental entrapment. There's something mentally, there's something that you feel like you can't do or you can't have. And it's not a superficial blockage. It's just something, what is that? It's just something that it's a barrier that is self-constructed, okay? If you take a look. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, dear. Okay, here we go. Butterfingers. Okay, you see how she's blindfolded? She can't see. She's bound to those swords sticking in the dirt. Everywhere around her is like marshy. Very marshy. Now look. She's in the marshes, in the mud, with blindfolded these swords. And behind her there's this beautiful cliff with a beautiful castle. So why isn't she there? Why is she over here in the marshes? She has shoes. She has her shoes on. She's clothed. Okay, she has a couple layers of clothing. Why doesn't she just untie herself and walk to the castle? It's very restricted surroundings. It's very narrow where she is. You know, there's bondage here. She's bound by those, you know, how many does she have? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like all those layers of bondage. It's almost like she's scared to move. You could be sick. You could have like a low immunity. God, I feel so dizzy right now. It's definitely imprisonment. It could be imprisonment through indecision, imprisonment through the I can't, imprisonment through negative thoughts. It's something that is it's you holding yourself. It's literally you holding yourself back from the castle. There's something that let's just pull another. Let's just see what the next message is. Okay. Because we'll get that. We'll get what this is about. I mean, that'll be really juicy to unpack in the extended, but I want to get the next progressive energy instead of sticking on it, because I'm going to want to know what it is. Like right now. What's the next message for my Taurus, please? Wow. Did you see that pop out? Now we're in this is pretty heavy, Taurus. Now we are in the Two of Swords energy. So this we have, and here we have the woman who is seated. She balances 2 swords on her shoulders. Okay, this is another, I'm getting hoodwinked. I'm getting hoodwinked, Taurus. You have this double right here, okay? You have both figures blindfolded, and I'm getting hoodwinked. It's being blind to your situation. Okay? Behind her, there's all that, there's rocks in the water. It's very treacherous looking. That sea, it's like a trap. Like imagine yourself ping-ponging between those 2 rocks, you know? It's just, but she can't see it. The new moon shines, it's bright, but she can't see because she's hoodwinked, she's blindfolded. There's tension here. This is the stalemate. There's indecision. There's very balanced forces where there's no clear weight on either side. That's why there's the stalemate here. And you don't think, you can't think your way out of it right now either. That's what's sort of, that's what we're going to work on today. You could also have some sort of semblance or sense of balance, but you need direction. You don't know where to take this. You don't know where it's going to go. You don't know where you can take it, and it's because you're totally hoodwinked. You can't see the solution. So let's go ahead and see what we can do for you, Taurus, as far as a solution, because this is definitely something that you're stuck in. Like you're not only stuck in the situation, but you're stuck in your mind. So if you're stuck in your mind, you're not going to be able to think yourself out of this. You're not going to be able to think yourself out of the situation. Whoa. Oh my God, that was so angry. I feel like I might, this is like the third time they did that, these cards. I think it might be, all right, here we go. The 5 of Pentacles with the Star. You want to get out of a really bad situation financially. For some of you, it's definitely financial, where you're just up to the hilt in debt. You can't see your way out. You can't see the way forward. And it's like as I was saying, because you can't think yourself out of the situation, Taurus, all you have and all you're going on right now is pure faith. You're just sort of hoping. You're hoping that things just turn up roses. You just hope and pray and wish, and literally wishing upon a star, wishing that things come out of this situation that you're in. This could be fantasizing. They're giving me it's like you're watching someone. This could be someone at work, someone in your classroom, someone at your job, a friend of a friend that you see frequently. There's someone that it's what's that called? It's like avoidance. It's like a coping mechanism. You're relieving yourself by fantasizing about like being with this person and engaging in some sort of interaction with them or something. But it's all to escape. It's a total escapism. It could be a celebrity. It could be someone in a magazine, in a movie or something. But you're using that to just not really deal with the poverty that you're in right now. And it doesn't have to be like poverty. This could just be super debt, student loans, mortgage, rent. What I'm feeling is like a basic necessities is that situation is being threatened here. So like I said, rent is difficult to come up with. The utilities, difficult to all these things are just it's showing up as like a huge burden, and you feel this is either financial and emotional, or one or the other. So take that as it resonates. This could also be you feeling you have no connection to someone. You have zero connections. You're not really connecting to other people. And that makes you feel super isolated and alienated, and you just don't know what to do about it. You can't think your way out of it, and you're just sort of hoping. It's like hoping that someone talks to you instead of going up and trying to talk to people. Or trying to make friends, hoping someone comes into your life to be this great relationship for you, and you don't do anything, or you're not changing your life in any way, shape, or form, Taurus. You're Taurus, sun, moon, or rising. You're not. For some of you, this is one part of your life, and for some of you, this is like everything. And like the vibration is not in just one area; it's everywhere. It's kind of seeping in everywhere. It's going to be different for different people. But if this is situational, there's a situation where you're feeling left out, cold, abandoned, rejected, and you can't think your way out of it, and you're just hoping that things turn around. It could be with a relationship. It could be with someone that you used to be with, or that you want to be close to, but you're not close to them. Someone that you want, because you're not talking. You're definitely not talking. If this is someone that so either someone from the past, someone you want to get close to, whatever it is, you're not talking, and you're hoping that changes. You're hoping that it changes, but you're not taking any concrete steps or making any decisions in your mind, because as above, so below. Every action is premeditated, is foreshadowed by a thought or a feeling, or both. Okay? So, let's just move this forward. Oh, now I really want to clarify. This will be a great extended, because then I like to know. I'm as much invested in these answers as you guys are. Okay, what is the next? Oh my God, the Ace of Pentacles. It breaks it. Oh my God, your prayers have been answered. Taurus, your prayers get answered. There's this beautiful, and it looks exclusive. It looks exclusive because how I like to describe this is what I start to see now is this little horseshoe with these hedges and the beautiful lush green grass and the white lilies of pure thought and the little road, and then you see like those mountains behind it, very different looking than what's inside of this garden. And you can see that the hand comes on the inside of this garden, not on the outside. So it's very much that you have an opportunity here. Now, here's the thing. It's within. So what usually feels to me like exclusive, like we're only going to offer the job to you, what this feels like to me is that it's coming from within you. I think you are going to have this epiphanal moment, Taurus, where you break the chains, where you break out of this stalemate, this stagnant situation. And when we clarify both of these things, that will tell us how we got to the Ace of Pentacles, how we get to this opportunity, this perspective shift, this way out. I mean, it's exactly what you need, Taurus. You need the pentacles, and here it is. So this is definitely a seed that when you water it, it will grow, and it will just bring you lots of success, and it will be a strong, it'll be strong. It'll be a very strong revenue stream, okay? Let's see what the next message is. You have the Ace of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles side by side. Oh my God. Taurus, look at where we started this reading. See, I told you, laughter. You're going to start laughing like Joker, like maybe maniacal laughing, and then that laughter turns to I made it laughter. Look at this. So there is something happening. So this October 27th new moon, as you're going into November, Taurus, I feel like, oh, that's right. That shock that came up this week for you, that surprise, that thing you didn't know, that person that reached out, whatever that was, it brought up a situation that either was simmering under the surface and blew up, or it's something totally new to deal with. Whatever this, or it exacerbated an already touchy, sensitive, difficult issue, and it got you, this is it. That was it, okay? So going into November, you're praying, you're trying to like hope your way out of this, and just have a good spirit and try to just, you know, believe in the higher power, believe in the universe, let the universe work for you, you know, even despite this. And like I said, in the extended, these are both separate cards, I'm holding them together. In the extended, we're going to get into the guts and the meats and the, you know, muscles and the tissues of both of these energies so that we know. I like to get surgical. So we're going to see exactly where this comes from and how to just, it's like a root canal. I love me a good root canal. You get right, you pull it all up. You get right down into the deepest it goes, no matter how squirrely it gets, because some roots curve, okay? And you got to just go with that curve to get to the very back, right? You scrape it all out. We have to scrape all of this negative thinking out. We have to find out where you got this from. Scrape it all out. Okay, we're not done yet. We're not done yet, even when we take it all out. Then we have to stuff it with medicine. We have to stuff it with antibacterial, freaking antibiotical. Okay, we stuff it with medicine. We stuff it with stuff that's going to kill any infections that are, any little things that are going to try to come back, any little negative thoughts, any little, you know, entry points to thinking this way again. How did you get here? How did you get to a point where you can't think yourself out of a situation, Taurus? We need to eradicate that and then replace it with what's going to help you and give you the tools in order to outthink, you know, think yourself out of the next jam that you get in. I mean, this is just how life goes, okay? And then we have to put the lid back on. Okay, so it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work that we're going to be doing that you got to do here. And so in November, for that first half of November, this problem, this thing, whatever you're dealing with at the end of October, going into November, it's coming up for the sake of doing the root canal. It's coming up for the sake of, okay, here it is. Okay, move it on. Move the energy on. The energy is coming up so that you can move it on, move it through. And, you know, it comes up. You deal with it, let it go. Okay, Taurus. So these aces, these new beginnings, these great opportunities, they're trying to get in here. I'm telling you, if you don't, it's not that this is going to come no matter what, the first 2 weeks of November. You're being tested by this new moon in Scorpio, opposite Uranus, in your sign, in like 40 degrees Taurus. So you're directly being challenged. You're directly being shocked. You're literally being awakened in your own self and in how you relate to the other, that seventh house, which is Scorpio for you, okay, Taurus? So only the Tauruses that get through this will get to this, okay? I know. The Ace of Swords is demanding the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you, Taurus. If you're not prepared for that, if you're not prepared to untie yourself, unhoodwink yourself, because this is the thing. This is your first card, the Eight of Swords. She's bound. If you went up to her and whispered in her ear, untie yourself and walk back to the castle, she could just ignore you. She could just be mad at you. She could just stay there. Okay, so she doesn't, how would she take that kind of information? Would she just say, I can't, untie yourself, walk to the castle, I can't. It's not the truth. So she'll stay there. She won't get to that castle. Someone or something, a situation, a person, a YouTube video, something, some information is trying to get to you, Taurus, to change your mind, to open your mind up to a solution that is there, that can take you to that castle. But unless you accept that, unless you let the truth affect you and change your life, it won't ever happen, and it'll be your choice. And it's you accepting that it's your choice, and you accepting that you made this reality that could be keeping you here, hoodwinked. If I stay blind to this, then I don't have to actually face it. It's a lot easier to prey on it instead of take the responsibility to make the change for myself. Okay? This is the truth. This is the honesty. This is the integrity that the universe is trying to bring into your life. This is a little test as you go into November, dealing with whatever comes up this week. I'm publishing this the week, what's today? Today's October 30th. So, this week, whatever comes up for, whatever this new moon brought, the full moon on November 12th. Oh yeah, this does cover that full moon. So that full moon will decide the Tauruses that are able to, overcome this and trade in the suffering for the freedom, because with that freedom comes the responsibility to use it. How are you going to use your freedom? You're already free is what I'm trying to tell you. You're already free, and you're misusing it, and you're using it. Well, I guess saying misusing it is a judgment, but you're using it to act against yourself, Taurus. You're using your freedom to stay in a restricted situation, or I'm sorry, I'm so squirmy. To stay in a restricted environment or in a restricted situation, and then just hoping that it works out. Just hope, So this is not so much that prayers are answered. What it feels to me, Taurus, and like I said, laughter will be so great for this. This will be so, laughter, I can see why they're doing the laughter now. Laughter could actually help you break out of this. Maybe thinking something different is something that you would just entertain as a joke. But it turns out that it actually opens your mind up, and where you laugh at it and then go, it actually could work. It's actually a good idea. I could do that. Huh. So this could be let me see a real world type of example. This could be that you are let's say you're working in tech. Let's say you are a developer or you are a programmer. Let's say you're a programmer at a web design company, okay? And you actually love the outdoors. You're a Taurus. You're smart, okay? But you like to be outside. You're considering a career. You're considering going into construction to be outside. Tired of just being inside, the lights, the people. It's you're ready to just go out in fresh air, wide open spaces. And you have a lot of responsibility, you have a lot of debts, you have a lot of dependence, and you just don't think you can do it. But you're hoping and praying that something changes for you. This would be you're having a beer with your friends or your husband or your wife or whatever, and they make a joke. Maybe you're having a drink and you make a little Tinder bundle out of some stuff around the bar, you shred up a cardboard matchbox, and you maybe you're trying to pick someone up at the bar, even if you're single, and you're showing them what a Tinder bundle is and how to make a Tinder. You're talking about outdoor stuff, and they make a joke, or you're on a date and you can make a joke, and they make a joke to you, and they say you could put videos on YouTube instructing people how to do outdoor stuff in the city, at fancy restaurants or at a bar or whatever. It would be so funny. Or you could even do it just showing people outside how how to do this stuff. And you laugh it off because the laughter was the first psychic channeling. And that's not what I really look like when I laugh. And so you had the date's over, you know, it's the first date, so nothing happened. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding, guys. Whatever, no judgments here. Whatever you do on your time, okay? And you go home and you're like, think about it later. You think about it and it works on you. You go, how much would it cost me to throw up videos on YouTube? I get my phone, I do little Tinder bundles, I do a little and then boom, you're getting ads, you have ad revenue, you play ads during your videos, and you like have all this, and you become like an outdoorsy guru type person or something. Boom, you have another passive revenue, you have a passive revenue stream, you have waterfall, okay, boom, it's your real truth and honesty and integrity, what you're really supposed to be doing or what you really love to do. Boom, you slay that preconceived notion that you had about what you can do and what you can't do. But who am I? I'm just a psychic tarot reader, okay? Okay, Taurus, I forgot where we started that other video, so I'm just going to check to see where we are on time. Give me one moment, please. Okay, good. We have a few minutes left still, so we can go ahead and get another card. Okay, so whatever happens with this last card, and remember, this is the skeleton. These cards are the skeleton. There's still muscle and tissue and the finery of skin and hair and nails and eyeballs and eyelashes, everything else that goes into constructing a fully fledged like human psychic reading. Okay, so just keep that in mind, that there is more to the story. There's a lot more to the story. So we're going to get into that in the extended. So just whatever has come up resonating for you, take it into your, you know, absorb it into your energy field. And whatever, like I said, whatever this last card is, don't let go of that lesson, okay? Don't let go of that, no matter what happens, which was really fast. Ooh, okay, so it's not too bad. I was like, please don't get Taurus a fucked up card, because I know that you're like sensitive to that. I don't want anything to like get you back into this energy. So, okay, we have the Two of Staves. This is a lot better. This is wonderful. This is like, oh, I can't wait to get into the extended for this, because this is going to give us more detail about what you do and how you do it and how you're getting more money. This is money you're building for yourself, Taurus. Like, you can make pentacles, okay? So you might not always love what you do, but you can make the pentacles, okay? You have the discipline, you have the drive, you have it's that earthy energy. We get up, we go to work. That's what we do. That's our default. We get up, we go to work. Otherwise, we feel like shit. It's like a self-respect thing, okay, Taurus? So this is going to tell us more about how you're making the money and what the best strategy is as far as how to nurture this opportunity or this idea to make more money, to make sure that it's successful right off the bat. Right when you start doing it, you start earning money, and that you do it the right way, okay? This will also help us do this the right way so that we can get you out of your own way, so that you're not taking this energy into the business. This is like, this can't coexist in the same space. Like, this is either this energy or this energy. So right now you're in this energy. So when we get more into this, like the meat and the guts of the Ace of Swords, and we'll get more into, you know, your little trap doors and your little, you know, what else we need to know about how to stay in this energy and keep you out of here, so that you can take this and build real momentum off of this, Taurus, and just like fucking fly by that. Okay, so by that November 12th full moon, we're going to have this culminating here. So there's going to be Tauruses that are able to do this, and they're going to be off and running by the middle of November. And then we're going to have Tauruses that need more time to get to do this, okay, to get out of this. So it all comes down to free will and what the choice is that you want to make for your own life. That's why I'm here to help you with the information that you need in order to make that best choice for yourself, okay, Taurus? So at the end, by November 15th, we have the Two of Staves, the Two of Wands, Taurus. So what this is looking for a partner. It's after the Ace of... Hi, Oso. Wait. There's this beautiful German Shepherd. Wait, I'm working. He wants me to play fetch with him. It's like he has like a long-haired German Shepherd, so he looks like a lion, actually. This is looking for a partner. This is looking for someone to do it with. This could be looking for people for a team. It could be looking for some kind of, like, if this is a new business, you could, and I don't feel like you're going to be looking for a partner right away. I feel like you're going to reduce your overhead and just do as much as you can on your own into the business at the very beginning. I just feel that. I feel like this would be more of searching generally. You're just generally looking at the horizon. And what is so wonderful about this card for you, Taurus, is that you went from the Two of Swords to the Two of Wands, the Two of Staves. You went from I can't stalemate to I can do fucking anything I want. I just have to pick. You went from not believing that you can do anything to believing that you can do anything. That's where I'm leaving it, Taurus. That's a beautiful place. This is a beautiful reading. This is going to be really exciting. Feel free to comment below how this is going for you, if this resonates. Okay, guys, if you would like a personal reading with me, you can make your reservation at theartigan.com/tarot. And I'll be very excited to help you get that going and get into your personal energy so that we can get more granular about what those blinders are for you. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, take care. Love you guys forever, and I'll check in with you in the middle of November. Bye.